Yo, yo, yo! It's me again, Kachow! So, this video is actually for Season 5. As you can see, there are less than 10 hours before our Season 5 starts. So, I'm at server 126 right now. So, here it is. So, these are the tips that uh, you should do at the start of the season. Okay? So, as you all know, or maybe some doesn't know this, it doesn't start at reset time or at server time. Okay, so here in the Philippines, server time is at 10 a.m. So it doesn't start at 10 a.m. Season doesn't start at 10 a.m. It usually starts at 11 a.m. or 12 noon. So it starts at reset plus 1 hour, or 1 hour after reset, or 2 hours after reset. So take note on that because of this. So let's start on what you do right after reset. Okay, so today is Sunday, and then tomorrow will be Monday, the start of another Alliance Duel or BS matchup. So you will definitely do, or most of us uh, get our first blood on our daily first blood on our Doom Walker. So just remember, don't do that. Why? For season events, Doom Walker first blood gives you season resources. Okay? So if you did that right after reset or 10 a.m. PH time, you will miss the season resources on its first blood. When the start of the when season 5 starts, you already had your first blood, and you cannot gain your first blood on that day. You won't get the season resources for that day for your Doom Walker first blood. Okay, so make sure before you do your Doom Walker first blood, wait before the season starts. Okay, so that's one. Then the second one. So this is actually, I messed up actually on this one. Day one of BS, you will gain points by doing your finishing your radar. So as we all do, we stack our radar up to 39. Just for me, I stuck it at 39 over 40. So the before the reset comes, and my another set will come on before 11. So if the season 5 starts at 2 hours after reset, this will stop. This will be locked. Okay, but I won't, I can't grab or finish my season radar, because it will also give season resources. Okay, so if your replenish will be 3 hours, uh, and be 3 hours to 6 hours after reset, that would be perfect. Okay, so but for me, it would be in less than an hour after reset. So I need to gather this or let it be. Okay, so the next would be decision buildings. For the season buildings, it would be here again, right across the. What do you call this again? That one. I forget what it called. So for the season resources, it's up to you if you are going to spend money to buy another building, the one that you can buy with 300 pesos, I think. I don't know how much on that, how much that is on dollars. Uh, it's up to you if you are going to spend, but if you are going to spend, make sure to upgrade it first to level 10, I guess, until you unlock until you're ready to unlock the next one. So make sure to upgrade it on level, I think level 10 or level 15. Level 15 I think. So make sure to upgrade it to level 15, and then or make it even with evenly upgraded with the first free, okay, the first free building. So make it even or upgrade it first, because on the previous build in the on the previous season, it cost a little less than the free buildings, okay, the first free building. Then after you upgrade it to the level 15, you upgrade the first free building up to level 15 to unlock the second one. Then the second one to level 15 to unlock the third one. And then level 15 again for the third one to unlock the fourth one. And then unlock, make sure to upgrade it to level 14 also. And then go back to your the one you spent, the building with the one you bought, or the first free building, upgrade it to 16 only. 16, then the second one is 16 also, 16, 16, 16. So make it even from uh, from 16 up to max. Make it all as evenly. Make it all as even. Okay? Make it same level. And then one more trick for that is for the profession hall, make sure to reset your skills. So you will have skill points for these ones, for the left ones. The skills on the right one, the right side. What's to upgrade here? So I still don't know what skill they will put here, but usually the most important one is this one. So you will gain more experience on killing zombies, dumilies or small zombies. Then this is for upgrading buildings, more profession XP. And then this one is the exchange, double exchange. That if you exchange, I think coffee or something, or I forget what are we going to use on season 5, but make sure to exchange your resources for the resources you use to upgrade your, what do you call, the resources building. No, 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 the resources you need to upgrade your resistance building, sorry, resistance building, exchange it for resources building. Okay, so let's see if it is here. Ano, go for the news. Mali. Okay. This will prepare November battle. Tag the cards. So sorry, but I haven't read this. So is it resources building season 4 battles in season 5? This map, chat, chat, chat. This chat, chat, chat. This chat is not here. So let's go. No. So it's not here. So just remember, the one you need to, the resources you need to upgrade your resistance building, use it to exchange for the resources you need for the actual resources building. Okay, for the coffee, I think. So use this one. Don't focus on your resistance building first. Okay, focus on the resources building first, so you can upgrade it a lot faster. And then when you upgrade it, uh, uh, and then as soon as you upgrade it to max level, it will give you, or it will give you more uh, resources to use to upgrade on your resistance building. Okay, so that's very important. And then this one, Profession Insight, I used to instantly gain 2% of your current levels Profession XP. So although for this one there's a competition on this, some only need level 2, some only need level 5. So it depends on the level or XP required for your next level up. So there's a math on that. I can't explain it right now because it depends on the level of your profession. So that's the three most common season profession skill. So I don't know if they are going to change these ones because I haven't read the season events or any season news actually. But make sure to reset these and so you'll have skill points for this ones on the right. And then for these common skills, see you can upgrade your most common uh, the ones that you actually like. For engineer, I do suggest to upgrade this for more alliance contribution points, so you can buy more stuff on your alliance shop. And then for this one is rapid production to increase your to add more resources on your stocks. Okay, and then especially for these ones, since this will give you additional uh, 25 stamina each for this free stamina. Instead of 50, you'll get 75. And then that's 2, so that's additional 50 for the whole day. And then for this one, yes, you can move it, but it's not necessarily needed at the moment, since we also doesn't have capital war or let's say no, not capital war. This is useful for capital war and also for faction war, but since they remove the faction war, it's not necessarily needed. So, but I still don't know yet. Maybe we can use it during the capital war. And that's for this one, for these two, yes, you need that. You need the two, and then this one, you need this. Especially when you're active on capturing buildings or capturing lands like strongholds, which we call banks on season 5. And then when you capture cities, because when you damage city durability, you'll gain additional profession XP, so it will boost your profession XP. So that's it for the XP, profession XP. So why do I care for the profession XP even though I'm already at level 100? Because the existing profession XP will go as a tool or item for you to use to upgrade your tactic cards. Okay, so as you can see, even as an active player during season 1, 2, 3, and 4, I only upgraded mine to level 8, and that's only one. I didn't upgrade any tactic cards other than this, and that only reached level 8. So professional XP is actually very important, since it will you will only gain them during season event. Okay, so this two is actually important also. It still depends on you. So this one is reduce resources for tech research. So it depends on your tech. If it cost a lot, like it would be a lot used for hero tech, and then for unit tech, since it cost around 700 around 700 M gold, and this oh no, sorry. And this 5%, I think. This 5% is really huge, a huge help. Okay, so it depends on you. So this one is reduce resources cost for building. So same as the this one. So it depends on what building you are upgrading. So since most of my since already HQ35, and most of my required buildings for the next upgrade is already at max. So I think I don't need to level it first. So I already have them. I'm only upgrading my hospital, this one squad one, and then my drill ground next. So it doesn't it that it won't help me that much since this cost the buildings I'm upgrading right now is doesn't cost that much compared to the main buildings that you need for the next HQ upgrade. So for this one, you can still a body shield, yes, and then medical aid, yes. It's up to you. For this one, yes, definitely, because it will give you uh, drone supplies for free. And then, by the way, this one, don't level this. That's a scam. This one you can let it go, but it still depends on you. This really actually helped me a lot since my health is at 40, so it will deduct a huge amount of time for my building upgrade, tech research, and for healing my troops. And then for this, you can no, you can skip this actually. So that's only you can actually skip this. This is barely noticeable. This one, yes, it will help you is 25 building speed up. Definitely needed that. This one, you can skip this. Instead of leveling this, you can upgrade these ones. And then this one, you can skip this also. Instant gathering. If you have, if you want to upgrade it, maybe you can upgrade it at one level, but level 1 won't matter actually. But you can still skip it. It will only give you for a day. It will only give you 1 M gold. So it's too small for five profession points. So for this one, yes, is still good for you to help your warlords or war leaders. But you can still skip this one. So this one for free teleport, I do suggest to level this up since it would be the start of a new season. You will be teleporting a lot, moving your hive from everywhere as you go closer to the middle. So you definitely need this. So that's instant free TP. For this one, helping hand, yes, you can, but it's not that big. It's not that important. For this one, you can skip this also. It's 25 food, iron, and gold, 25%, but it's around, I think, around 1.5 M gold, maybe for a reindeer trap. So, for times 5 is 7.5 M gold, so it's not that much. Uh, but if you have free, or you still have some profession points left, you can level this up. For this one, no, skip this one. That's also scam. For this one, willing helper, yeah, yeah, you can skip this. Nah, you can skip this. For this one, definitely get this. And then for this one, 1000 million percent get this. Okay. So it will give you one more time. This one more time skill will refresh your diagonal hexagon shaped skill, which is these ones, the passive skill, active skills. Okay. So it will refresh these ones. This sample, if I did I did upgrade the building, I think. And it, yes, I did upgrade a building yesterday, and then it activated one more time, so it's already on cooldown. So that's what it do. So for this one, skip this. And the rest that I didn't mention, skip it. So make sure to prioritize the ones that you feel the most, that you needed on the left side. And then for the right side, go for the XP. XP first. So never mind the battle skills uh, at the start, since you won't be needing that much until later on the season. So like this one, so you can skip it and then refresh it later on again if you have more refresh ticket. So that's it for the preparation history. For war leader, I apologize, but I can't give opinion on that, but because I haven't studied it or used it. I only used it one to hit the world boss damage, but I haven't really focused on that profession. So that's it for the profession. What else? So next would be troops. So this is Sunday. Actually, you need a lot of troops. So that's why I stocked my troops. Yesterday was meteor event, so I didn't pot that much. I only gained enough points to unlock all the chests. Then stayed for a while, but I was ready to move back to our server just in case someone attack me because of the troops. You will burn a lot of troops during the season because of the resistance. And then I also heard some news that they increased the power level or the power required. The city's suggested power is 42M for level 35. They increased this. I I think they increased it drastically that uh, some Doom Elite needs 60M power. So for free to play like me, which I only have 40, 54, 54 I think, yes, 54M. So that would be hard for me, especially that there would be some resistance on those Doom elites. So I would be relying or on our resistance jump. So it would be Aaron again. So good luck, bro. Good luck again on your troops. You'll be training a lot of troops again. So make sure to uh for the resistance jump, this is what I suggest. So pick pick a few members. I think five would do as your backup. Five, six, or seven maybe as your backup on your Doom Elite. Pushing forward the five, six, or seven strongest members on your alliance. I do suggest that you know ask them or prioritize them on helping on their Doom Elite rallies. So why? Because Doom Elite rallies will give you resources, season resources to upgrade your season buildings, both season resources buildings and then resistance building. So if you help, if the as the resistance champ, if you help them, they will upgrade the resistance a lot faster. And then if you are off the game, they can help the rest of the team increase or push further on their Doom Elite rallies to get their Doom Elite First Blood resources building, resources, season resources rewards. For small zombies, uh, you're on your own. You can only rally what you can. Okay, so for the militaries, always rely on your resistance champ, but I do suggest that be mindful that this the militaries at the start of the season will be really tiring for your resistance champ. So don't be too pushy, especially when you are not that active on your alliance, or let's say you're not in the top 10 strongest on your alliance. Then just chill. Just wait for your turn. Let the top 10 uh, uh, get the help from your resistance champ first, so they can uh, uh, help you later on when their resistance are also uh, already high. Okay, so what's next? About the Doom Elite rallies, I think they won't bring the season resources drops by Doom Elites. It would be, I think, it would be diamonds, food, iron, and gold only again. Just like season 4. So they removed it on season 4. I think though they won't bring it back again, because actually it's like a cheat code for some weaker alliances. So even though they are weak, but as long as they have really dedicated resistance jump, they will push further. So it happened again. It happened on us, me and Aaron, the rest of 115 guys here in our alliance. So it happened on us back on season 3, I think. So I'm not actually surprised that they removed it on back on season 4. So I think they won't bring it back here in season 5. So what else? So there would be some safe zone. So 9 safe zone, for one for each servers. So we don't know yet if we can cross and attack village or whatsoever, what we can do at the start of the season. But as soon as the outer area is open, so we don't know yet. So I don't know, because I haven't watched any season 5 buildings from the first server, 3 to server 3 to 60, I think. I haven't watched any season 5 videos yet, or tutorials or tips and guides for season 5. So I still don't know what to do during the season 5, or mechanics on that. So I only made this video as a promise to make, so to guide or give some guidance for us FFA, or any player out there. For 7 ATR, shout out also, and also I think I'm forgetting something. Hmm, what else? Oh yeah, this will take this will take I think a month before
I was born with
there
this
will
strength.
be there will be a trick, BS trick actually, BS trick for Venom, since he would be the hero to be promoted as a UR hero. Next S is our hero to be promoted as UR. Just like Mason was the first, then Violet and Scarlet, then Sarah. So next would be Venom. So there is a trick on how to get huge points on him on BS or Alliance Duel, but I will make a video on that later on, maybe. So what else? I think they will remove the meteor also, meteor, and then zombie siege. They will remove a lot of events for season 5, events that cost a lot of troops, because this season would be the same as season 1. So season 1 is based on the points on season 1 is based on what uh, what city you have at the end of the season. So your points would depend on the cities that you have at the end of the season. So that's what I think. So this is what they will do. So there would be a lot of uh, land land grabbing fights like for strongholds, or what we gonna call banks on season 5, and then especially on the cities. So there will be a lot of battles, especially on the different servers. So yeah, there would be a lot of battles, and so we would be burning a lot of troops. Then also there I would give you a few tips about the troops. So I think you can get on your tech. I forget where it is. Dang. No, that's not it. Boost load capacity. No, I forgot where it is. But just look for it. I forgot where it is. It's the casualty. Oh no. Wait. I remember. It's defense fortification. So death rate on drill ground, yes, you need this. But what you actually need is this one. Decrease the death rate of your units in world map battles. So that is considered as no. Ah, it's not here. It's about the epic skills here before. So I can show you. Yeah. It's here. Nice. Casualty rate. While the squad under the rig of extended duration. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, shit, they changed it. Uh, severely wounded rated against the squad is bonus attack on the no. Just add here. Reduce severely wounded rate. So this is the casualty rate. Uh, the skills that will let you will let your troops uh, die less. So I don't know if you have noticed this, but if you reinforce, let's say on BS or enemy buster, let's say if I reinforce green, then I have a really high casualty rate reduction. If someone attack him and then my squad burn, when it return, it would only be most of it would only be hospitalized. Almost very few would die. So what does I mean? So let's this one. So see, the casualty rate, 0 killed, hospitalized, injured. So let's check on the one I lost. Yeah, defense failed. So 0 killed, hospitalized, and then injured. So that's a 229, I think. And then and then a 26 plus 2635. Yes, 2635. So I didn't lose any troops. It only got hospitalized and injured. So you won't have to train more troops. That is only when you are reinforcing something. An allied base, or let's say stronghold or a city or the capital, or let's say what else? The capital, and then the alliance building during faction war. So that's why most are having a hard time thinking why I always have a lot of troops during a war day or enemy buster or faction war or something, because when I reinforce I only lose, I don't lose troops. It depends, but if the enemy is too strong, I sometimes lose 150 or 150 or 200, 300 would be really huge. As long as I still have enough space on my hospital, I want my troops won't die. It will only get hospitalized and get injured. So yes, it would be a really huge help for season 5, since it would be a troop burning event. So it would kill a lot of your troops. So just try to look at it here. I really forget it, but it's somehow kinda like this. Okay, so let's check here. Casual terrain. This is for attacking. I forget where it is. These heroes and overlord on your squad receive those monsters. I forget where it is. I'm sorry, guys, but it's somewhere here. Boost load capacity, boost HP, boost load capacity. Let's check on this one. Attack extra damage reduction. No, that's not it. To my size, that's not it. No, that's not it. I really forget, guys. I'm sorry about that. So, oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Reduce all damage taken by heroes. No, that's not it. I don't got it. Yeah. Reduce damage taken by heroes. There's some in here. It's here somewhere. I just forget where it is. Is reduction rate on your troop. So that's it for now, I think. By the way, if you for this one, this additional, this would be the additional. This would give you additional power on or something on your, yes, boost bank deposit efficiency after construction. It starts at 1% at level 1 to 2% on level 2 each. Sequence levels at once. Max efficient boosting is 5. So it would give you back boost for you to earn more resources, but banks are too risky, but because if you deposit some resources, then it got attacked and your alliance lost on depending that bank or stronghold. You will lose all the resources you deposited on that bank or stronghold. Okay, so that's too risky. And for this, it depends. It depends on you. But I do not suggest on leveling this. I still suggest leveling the, where it is. I forgot. No. That's not it. Oh, here. Damage reduction. I still suggest upgrading uh, or leveling up the decorations with damage reduction. There is three, so this is the three of it. Then the next one, if you already level it all on three, I suggest boost skill damage. So I do not suggest this. Although if, it's still up to you. If you have a lot of uh, universal decor, you can do what you want. So I think that's it for me now. So let's see tomorrow if the video is too long already. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I do suggest be active. and then follow the instructions, especially the Doom Walker rally. Don't do that. And then the radar, don't claim your radar. If wait for the season starts before you claim it. And then for FFA, I suggest please support Aaron, our resistant champ, and also Meek as our new R5. So let's push for this season. They get a better ranking, better rewards again, and then most of all, most of all, Mythic Blueprint. Skin for some, but for me, Mythic Blueprint. So that's it for now. That's it for me for now. Let's see you guys tomorrow. I hope this video it's I know it's too long, but I hope uh, it will help you for tomorrow's season 5 starts. Okay, so that's it for me. Bye bye.